There are no accidents in the spirit, only sacred alignments. You were led here because heaven sees you rebuilding what others abandoned. You're not just passing through this moment. You're standing at the doorway of legacy. Something ancient is being restored through you. Something holy is rising from within you. This is more than a message. It's a divine confirmation. You are the legacy your bloodline has been waiting for. From the moment you entered this world, the atmosphere shifted. You didn't just inherit DNA, you inherited a divine mission. Your soul was sent through generations of pain, survival, and silence to become the voice, the light, the restorer. You've questioned why your past was so heavy, why you were burdened with emotional and spiritual weights others ignored. It's because what broke in the bloodline didn't end with them. It was waiting for you. You are the divine seed of change, the curse breaker, the blueprint rewriter, the one who rises, not just for yourself, but for everyone connected to you. You could feel it, the heaviness, the sadness, the tension that lived in the air, even when no one said a word. It was like carrying a weight you never agreed to lift, a burden that was passed to you silently, through glances, through silence, through inherited wounds. No one told you what it was. No one warned you about it. But your spirit recognized it. Even as a child, you knew something was off. You could sense that your family carried pain that ran deeper than surface struggles. You could feel it in your bones when you walked into a room full of unspoken stories. What you were carrying wasn't just yours. It was ancestral. It was generational. It was spiritual. You weren't just born into a family. You were sent into a bloodline. A bloodline full of warriors, survivors, the broken, the silenced, the ashamed. People who endured more than they ever admitted. People who passed on traditions without ever questioning the cost. People who loved the best they could, but never learned to heal. You felt the effects in your mind, your emotions, even your body. The chronic exhaustion that sleep doesn't fix. The unexplained anxiety. The pressure to be everything for everyone. The guilt for wanting to walk away. The fear of becoming what you're trying to break. This burden, this invisible weight, found you not because you were weak, but because you were the first strong enough to carry it into transformation. Heaven chose you, because heaven knew what was buried in your DNA: unshakable resilience, spiritual intelligence, the courage to confront what others denied, the sensitivity to feel what others numbed, and the sacred anger that rises when you see the cycle trying to repeat itself again. You were never just the fixer. You are the healer. You are the one who shows up in the middle of generational chaos with clarity in your voice and compassion in your heart. You question everything, not out of rebellion, but out of reverence for truth. You look at the dysfunction and say, no more. You see the addiction and declare, it ends with me. You recognize the pain and choose to feel it instead of running. You hear the silence and decide to speak, even when no one understands, even when you're met with resistance, even when the very ones you're trying to save push you away. Because restoration isn't glamorous, it's lonely, it's painful, it's holy. You carry burdens that others never had the strength to acknowledge, but you also carry the blessing that others never dared to dream of. You were chosen to break cycles, but more than that, you were chosen to build something new, a new standard, a new legacy, a new frequency of love, truth, and alignment. This isn't just about healing the past. This is about rewriting the future. And while the weight may feel invisible to the world, heaven sees every moment you choose, healing over hiding, Every time you stop yourself from repeating an old reaction. Every tear you cry in private, just trying to hold it together. You are not just breaking chains. You are unlocking gates. Gates to freedom. Gates to peace. Gates to generational blessings that couldn't flow until you showed up. So no, the burden didn't start with you, but by the grace of God, it will end with you.